People actually like that. Yo, that like gave me a fucking headache, right? That gave me a fucking headache. That song just came out today, Falling in Reverse, Ronald, featuring Tech Nine and Alex Terrible. That song gave me a damn headache. Oh, shit. How do you sit through that, right? Wow. No wonder why there's something wrong with so many of you. Hi, Nana. I try to listen to new music once in a while, you know. You're outside my comfort zone, but that gave me a headache, right? What the hell was that? And it's already got 300,000 views. Came out today. Brand new song, right? So you never heard it before. It came out today. Like this stream, you never heard it before. It came out today. So you can't run around asking anybody about it. No one's heard it yet. It came out today. As in right now. Right? What a my nana would be like, what the hell are you even listening to? The hell's wrong with you? Yesterday I had a stream going saying if you don't like spinning triangles, then you're a communist and a conformer. Wild. Essentially, what I've done here is generated a space where people can observe and hear and see the same things that I hear, see, and observe. And I observe, see, hear, realize that you are products of what you see, hear, and observe. Right? So let's all observe, hear, see, same things simultaneously at the same time, which is right now. How you doing right now? Don't think about it till tomorrow. How you doing right now? I don't know. The triangle is throwing me through a loop right now. Spinning triangles are a conspiracy theory made up by fidget spinners who are part two of the Chinese triad. They like to try things for themselves. They like to just do it and scream Nike. Nike, Nike. And they brought in a lot of consigliaries and specialists, linguistics and cultural translators to try to convince people that I'm not a cult leader. Or to convince them, rather, that I am. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Assume. 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 It's ironical. I don't lead a cult, nor do I follow one. That's why it's ironical. And the people that are saying these things are already affiliated part two a cult. They're already in death cults. Because of my perspective on reality, I try to do things mathematically and try to put it in English terminology and basis from mathematics. What's more profitable, life or death? That should confuse everybody. And see, Nana, I'm pretty sure my Nana's laughing right now because this whore's job is to confuse everybody. With questions they don't have an answer for. And they're not ready for. They're not prepared for them. Caught them unawares. Caught them with their pants down. Caught them on the crapper and their brains crapped out. Shit runs, you know? Bullshit. It runs away from you when you speak truthfully. Shit runs away. Their brains, the liar's brains, gets the shit runs. They gotta go. They don't feel so good. Truth cancels out liars in the room. It's amazing. When you speak truthfully, it causes and creates a wave conjugation between your frequency and their ear. I gotta teach that in school. No. Should I put a patent on it? Atlas said the other day that he didn't see the patents. And there's unseen forces at work here. Yeah? Do kings announce themselves before they move around? Do fools announce themselves before they move around? Do they care about people's opinions, their egos, their politics? No. What's the difference between a king and a fool? Size of the bank account? So I sit here laughing. What else am I supposed to do? Participate? Cry? Defend things that I don't believe? Creates quite a paradox, doesn't it? I'll tell you something I do know, Nana. My children went without yesterday. They're going to go without today, too. And because of the silence of the majority, that's the future that's predictable for them. They don't have one. That's their future. They don't have one because the future is right now. I don't even like leaving my house. Go where? Where are you going to go to talk about spinning fucking triangles? School? Town hall? Public square? I know. I should go door to door digitally because that's about the only fucking thing I can do. And look how they respond to it. They didn't say nothing about it yesterday, and the 3 hour stream got erased. And the only person that suffered in that equation was my fucking son. And the funnier thing is Klaus Schwab stepped down from Pfizer. That should be all over your mouthpieces at this point, but it's not. You're more concerned with Terrence Howard. The thoughts of an idiot, right? The thoughts of a fool. They're more concerned and amazed with Terrence Howard's accomplishments than Klaus Schwab stepping down from the World Economic Forum and the implications, ramifications of that and what it implies. Gee, I never really thought about it. I know, and you wouldn't think about it until someone said it to you.
Too many distractions.
Right. Terrence Howard was a distraction and distracted away from pharmaceutical industry and the liabilities with the World Economic Forum, Pfizer, and Klaus Schwab for the vaccinations. Way to be distracted, everybody. Way to look a blind eye at genocide. Right? Turn a blind eye. Pretend like it ain't fucking happening. Act like it ain't happening. Chemically castrate yourselves voluntarily to keep your jobs. That's not newsworthy. It's not newsworthy. What am I able to do about anything, Nana? People act like they got goddamn rights in this world. Titled to fucking shit. Am I entitled to their fucking silence? Silence when the king is talking to you. See how ridiculous it is? I'd rather be a king than a dog, a perp, a suspect, a people, or a person. Maybe that'll percolate their brain. The best action is no action, reaction to every action. That's what professionals tend to do is react to the news. So you shouldn't feel any kind of way about what I'm saying. You shouldn't worry about it at all. No. Yeah, I don't conversate well with people anymore. There's a disconnect. They don't value life. It's not profitable. Oh, I know. It's a complete disconnect from nature. You don't value it. As a society, you don't value life. You strip people of their lives slowly, drain them like a battery. So cities aren't designed with people's best interests at heart. They're more like internment camps without borders or fencing. And they won't worry about the fencing until they can see it. But what happens when it's geofencing and it's all frequency weapons that keep you within a radius, city limits? That's cool terminology I learned a couple weeks ago. Geofencing. Wonder what that's fuck all about. I wonder how people will feel about these things geopolitically, basis of their geography. Oh, I know. I know. Like the ship Jesus. That's an invisible ship and chain that's kept people bound for hundreds of years. Did you know that the good ship Jesus is a pirate ship sunk in New York Harbor? And it was built in Lubec, Maine, a couple hours from here. But it's a conspiracy according to Otis Ferrant, Todd the Dot Church, and you know, the haters out there, like my parents. So I'm the one that sits in this chair and tells you that the grandparents got lied to, the grandparents in turn lied to the parents turn around and lied to the children. And if you don't wake up to the bullshit and the lies, you're going to pass them on to your children too, be just as guilty. Isn't that fun? Where do you go with that knowledge? Public symposium, gymnasium. I know, let's go to the Democratic fucking main quarters, right? Go to the Democrats with it, see what they say about it, because they really care about the people. Or maybe we'll go to the Republicans, because they're surely different than the Democrats. But what if they're in on it together to make a profit off of you and a liar out of me? What if silence is treason? Such fun. My old boss, Brandon, would say, I don't care what you did yesterday. It's what you're going to do today that matters most. What have you done for me today? Today! Right now. Don't think about it till tomorrow. What you going to do right now? Call me a liar to my face? Or wait until I leave the room or stop the feed and go talk at a group therapy session in Dr. Phil's fucking office with Oprah, that fat cow, and Monica Cruz, that corporate hooker who calls me a pimp. Right? Those will be your three guest speakers. Oprah, Dr. Phil, and Monica Cruz. All three are fucking communists. I bet only one of them knows it. It's amazing. And I keep asking everybody too, Nana. I said, what gives them the right to call me a pimp? That's not very nice. You know? It's just not very nice. It's not respectful at all. What gave them the right to assume that I was a pimp? What gave them the right to put that into a court case? Or make it an allegation? No witnesses. No evidence. Just hearsay, gossip, and slander are results of a circle of communist liberals. State employees, Democrats, government workers. No one I knew. What makes them think that I'm over here pimping tricks out for a fucking profit? Yeah? What gave him that right? And nobody says nothing. It's amazing. It's like a purple fucking pill. A purple pill. Not a red pill, not a blue pill, a fucking purple pill. They're choking on it right now. What gave these public officials, public workers, social service workers, people that work for the public, the right to talk shit and smack in a circle behind patients' back, customers' back, consumers' back? What gave them the right to say the things that they said? There was no evidence of it, no proof. No one actually saw me doing anything. But they'll all testify I'm the devil. Isn't that amazing? So apparently, I'm the devil. And if I'm the devil, then you're the devil to know because you're the devil too. And you are the devil to know. And you are the devil when you know you're the devil. And it's the devil to realize that, hey, you're the devil. You're the devil. If I'm the devil, you're the devil. Devil to devil. Just a bunch of devils. What if the positive people are wrong? What if the political figures are paid to lie to you? What if celebrities and athletes are reading scripture for a commercial endorsement? Just what if Aquarius is the age of deception and playing a fool? You see, I'm having way too much fucking fun with this now. I'm not the one that needs therapy. All the silent caucus members do. You have to start asking yourself, how come they can't talk anymore? And the more that see this magic trick, the better. That's why I'm laughing my goddamn ass off. The more that see this magic trick, the better. For the lot of you. Salem's Rock, motherfucker. You're getting sleepy now. And I put a spell on you. they're worried that I'm a cult leader. And I just was like, I'm just not a follower of anybody. Doesn't mean I want to be a leader of anybody. You know what I mean? But it's much too late for that. So I guess I'm a cult leader and a pimp. And if you don't have a response, you're turned out tricking a hoe. And I just found out about this myself the other day. So if it's news to you, I'm only a day behind you. I just found out yesterday. And now you found out today. What are you going to do about it by tomorrow? You know? Yesterday I found out, told you today. What are you going to do about it by tomorrow or today? If I'm a pimp, you're turned out tricking a hoe. Now what are you going to say? I don't know. Stockholm syndrome. They don't know. You really got no responses. Result of $1 million education at the taxpayer expense, of course. And the student came from a welfare camp where their single mother was intimidated by a heroin dealer from Harlem. Thank you, fellas. You are the shit. How you ever going to take my spot? You know? Pythagoras said everything was within a triangle. Pythagoras said if you love triangles, everything's within triangulation. And it's an interesting triangulation between the United States Corporation, China, and McDonald's. That's an interesting triangulation. Another interesting triangulation is China, McDonald's, and the local hospitals. They have contracts that tie them all together. That's amazing. That's an interesting triangle. We love the triangles here, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. You know what else is an interesting triangle? The triangle between the Vatican, Disney, and Freemasonry. That's an interesting triangle. Hmm? Interesting triangle indeed. Vatican is tied to Walt Disney. What? And Freemasonry? No, it's a conspiracy. It's not a love triangle. The two-party system has no response for a trinary conflict or a third party problem. And I'm also reminded of an episode of The Obsolete Man from the Twilight Zone when people have become expendable to the government, then the government is expendable by the people. If government is not serving your best interests, then it's not serving you. Your government doesn't serve you. It's been co opted by foreign corporations. Oh my God, it's so hard to comprehend, isn't it? Because you always look at things from the outside in and never from the inside out. You're stuck on the inside of something, so you can't see what's on the outside of it. You got sheltered by it, coddled. It's a good word. You got coddled. I'm pretty sure that squares and cubes were created to fed to they were created to control man's mind, keep them within the confines of a square. This is why I've been managing to confuse everybody with a spinning triangle. It amazes them because they are stuck within a box, within a system, a cube, a cubit, cubicle, cuber, boxers. You like box goods and they like come out of box stores. I like this particular room because it's shaped like the omega or a horseshoe. It's a really interestingly shaped room. It's not square or rectangle. No, it's shaped kind of like a horseshoe. It's lucky.
Hmm?
Whoever controls the name of God controls the universe. It ain't about money, it's about technology. And technology involves a basis of moral conscience. And these people don't value life, they value death. Democrats want dead voters. Republicans want dead soldiers. And that's what they get. A result of their actions. Dead voters and dead soldiers. And when they look at babies, they think, there's a future soldier, son. Draco, my son's not fighting in your wars. Not going to vote for you either. You see? That's why they're terrified of me. They don't have a response for anything that comes out of my mouth. They never do. That's goddamn strange, I think. Isn't that amazing? I could sit in this chair and talk for a week and nobody would have a response for me. But is it even worth it? No. Is it worth it? No. Cost me my children. Is it worth it? No. Put a price tag on it? No. Compete with it? No. Share it? No. Argue against it? How? I don't know. I don't know. Your first person said thank you in a week. Mostly they spit in my fucking face and I'm supposed to like them for it. Think this shit's fun? I'll say the things that no one else will. Does that make me stupid? Cry, cry. Boom. Right. So here's a lesson in neuropsychology and parapsychology, okay? 99 people in the room, right? 99 people in the room, you walk in, blah, 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 right? And your frequency cancels them all out. One out of every 100 will have anything to say at all. A truthful frequency cancels out the liars in the room or the ones that don't know. Turns out there's a whole lot of people that don't have a fucking clue. They've been watching too many fucking squares jerk off in a corner. Hi. Welcome to Spinning Triangle Therapy. I'll be your host and consigliere. This message was sponsored by myself and the Bank of Matthew Burrow, not Klaus Schwab or Pfizer. How the fuck are you today? Are you feeling fucking frosty? Oh yeah, you are. Brrr. I got a feeling frosty. Chilly. Oh, brrr. I'll do that to a little bird. You. I'll bird in my name. You feel frosty. I love you the wrong way. Oops. I didn't know I was supposed to do that. No, I said I couldn't either. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, you. It's like I made this up. Figment of my imagination. Ah, 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 ah. I always drink today. I went yesterday. I just got to put it off to tomorrow. And tomorrow, it comes today. With tomorrow this year, I'll win that too. Because that's what tomorrow is today. And then today, tomorrow. Yesterday was today. Tomorrow, today too. Fuck you all three states. Past, present, fuck the future. Let's go! Right? Right? Isn't that one hell of a visualization right there? Pictures are worth more than words, aren't they? Why bother telling people anything? That's part of what this floor is really all about. Can't you see the thing for your fucking self? That's today's group topic right there on the screen. So, I mean, why tell people anything? 20 years in sales now, 20 years dealing with the public. Why tell them anything? There's no profit in it. Right? You can't tell them anything. And when you show them a thing, they need to be told what they're looking at. They don't have the language to describe for themselves what they're seeing. So they need to be told. They have no ability to divinate for themselves. Well, it's a conspiracy. So you can't tell them anything. And if you show them what, they don't have anything to say about it. And if you tell the truth, it cancels out the liars, so they're mute. Because the wave conjugation with your frequency, when it crosses their fucking ear, they heard you and act like they didn't. My children want answers. Didn't ask for your fucking silence, but you gave it voluntarily. Chose it. Didn't have a response for anything you saw, heard, or experienced. And you never hear it anywhere else first. You never see it anywhere else first. You never experience it anywhere else first. And you heard it here first. And you'll wind up in psychiatry or therapy because of what I said to you for free. And you'll go to the psychiatrist, the therapist, the critical racist therapist, right? CRT, critical race therapy, CRT, critical race therapist, mentalists, psychiatrists, counselors. So many titles. How do you keep track of them all? Take away their fucking professional licenses and they don't have anything to say. Take away all their permits and they're not barking anymore because I kindly reminded them with their dogs and they're licensed and they're leashed with their neckties, expressive to the lies that they speak with their mocking fucking tongues. What was that all about? Where'd that come from? Figment of my imagination? Came out of my butt. Dumb people don't listen to smart people. Dumb people think smart people are crazy. They put dumb people in office that shouldn't be there. I don't have faith in either party. I opt out. Your silence affirms it over and out.